Hello everyone, Sean from CustomerIQ here, and today we're going to walk through a quick demo on what it's like to have CustomerIQ's AI email assistant manage your Outlook inbox. So jumping right in, you can see I'm in Outlook on the web. This does work the same across desktop, mobile, web version, any Outlook version, and that's because we connect directly through the API. So there's a couple things to expect here. No matter if you've chosen the default category pack or the insurance category pack or any other vertical, or maybe you've made your own custom categories, as emails come in, they're going to get two things. They're going to get the category label, so that's everything that you see here, internal, other, done, quotes, and so forth. And then they're also going to get a workflow status label. So that is going to be needs reply, awaiting reply, or done. So every email gets both of these. Depending on your settings and what you chose at sign up, you also might have the emails route to specific folders by those same category names. So that's what I have going on here. As you can see, I have folders for claims, quotes, billing, changes, compliance, documents, renewals, and other down here, and scheduling here too. So this is just based on my setup. I'm going to go ahead and send myself a email here, and we can watch this work. So this is a request for a COI, which for the non-insurance folks, that's a certificate of insurance. I'm going to send this over to this inbox, and we're going to wait for this to come in. So here's what we should expect. As the email hits the inbox, it will come in, it will get its labels, and since I have it set to go to the folder, it will go directly to our documents folder. So I'm going to refresh here so we can see this happen. There's the email, just came in. It will disappear in just a second, and it will go into my documents folder. And there, let's refresh one more time. We'll see it in there. Awesome. So there it is. So you can see that it came into the folder here and it got marked as needs reply. So again, this means that it came in, it got its category, went to documents, and it got marked needs reply. And this is really helpful for a number of ways, a number of reasons. For one, within this folder, I can filter everything that needs a reply. So you can see immediately I have these 3 emails that I need to work through. As I respond to them, that workflow state will change to awaiting reply or done. So my goal in almost every case is just get that needs reply category or workflow state down to 0. I can also do this across the entire inbox. So if I just select needs reply, I have a running tally of everything across every category that I need to reply to, and I need to get this down to 0. And this is going to really help my productivity on a daily basis. Another thing you might have noticed is that anything that when it needed a reply, it actually drafted a reply for me and marked it as reply ready. So here it says, hey, thanks for sending over. I need a certificate of insurance. And the draft reply is, hey, I'll process this and send it over by Friday. All I need to do is edit that draft. This was already written for me by the AI. This looks great. Send it away. And then I'm done. And what you'll see is that this initial email that was marked needs reply will then change to awaiting reply or done, depending on the context of the situation. So there, it changed to awaiting reply, and that's great. So now I just need to move through to all of my emails that need a reply. I'm going to review this, send it out, and this will change to awaiting reply or done. So just like that, we're dramatically speeding up our workflow here in the inbox, and everything is super manageable. Now, as we continue working, there's a couple other helpful things that happen. For one, anything that's awaiting reply, if we don't get a response from this person in a reasonable amount of time, which you can set in your workspace, it will draft a follow-up. And every morning, we get what we call a morning brief. So if I look at an example, it's going to be a notification from Quinn, which is the email assistant. It looks like this. Hey, Sean, I've drafted a couple follow-ups. Here's who they are to, and here's what they're about. And this is just a nice summary of everything that was drafted. You can find the actual drafts in your drafts folder. So every morning you get this notification. You can pop over here and filter anything that's follow-up ready. And here's all my follow-ups written out and ready to send. So I just go through them one by one, review, send it out. And now I'm staying on top of all those conversations and workflows that I need to stay on top of. And then the last part is if you are using call recording or meeting recording through CustomerIQ, so like the voice side of what we offer, after any one of these conversations, you also have a meeting follow-up that gets written, which is another really helpful email. So if I go back to drafts and I look for anything that's marked meeting follow-up, there's one. This is an email that was written based on the context of the conversation I had, in this case between me and Pat, and it outlines next steps and any other kind of format that I have decided or is going to learn from past emails that I've written. So this is great. I send it out, and now I'm staying on top of all of my conversations, and this falls into that same flow that we've been looking at so far. And on that last note, that's the thing I'll close with. Every draft that gets written and every email that gets sent is just more information for the assistant to write in your tone and style and be more and more helpful. So as you edit things and send them out, whether it was written by CustomerIQ or if it was written by you, it's going to improve the performance of this AI assistant. So just remember that over the first couple days as you're using this, you should see it dramatically improve to the point where we expect it to be drafting about 60 to 70% of the emails that you'll send with little to no edits. It'll never be perfect because there's just so much context to capture and things that you know specifically, but you will see it improve. So hope this was helpful. As always, reach out to our team if you have any questions. And happy building. Talk soon.